Fans of Borderlands have been clamoring for a Borderlands 2 remastered for years, myself included. Once Borderlands 3 dropped with its improved gameplay, mechanics, and other quality of life improvements, many of us immediately thought, okay, what if they remade Borderlands 2 with this engine? But I'm here to break your hearts with this video. I don't think it's ever going to happen, and here's why. First, Borderlands 2 celebrated its 10th anniversary in September of 2022, nearly 2 years ago, and 3 years after the release of Borderlands 3. If ever there was a perfect time that a remaster would have hit and been well received, that would have been it. Worse though, Gearbox has been deadly silent on the topic of remastering Borderlands 2, and maybe that's a good thing in a way, as it means that they're likely focusing all their attention and time on Borderlands 4. And the more I think about it, the more I'm okay with them not trying to remaster Borderlands 2. I mean, look at the remaster for Borderlands 1. While it did upgrade things graphically and added a mini-map, they didn't really modernize the game at all. No fast travel from anywhere, no quality of life improvements, nothing to really make it better than the original version of the game, except for the mini-map and a better field of view. Oh, and a few new legendary items were added, so yay. But they also released that remaster with a horrible memory leak that still has not been fixed. Basically, the longer you play Borderlands 1 Remastered, the worse your frame rate gets until it hits the point where you have to completely close out the game and relaunch it. Otherwise, you're just playing a freaking slideshow. And that's on a game that was released in 2019, prior to Borderlands 3's release. So why would a remaster of Borderlands 2 be any different then? Likely they'd do the same thing they did with Borderlands 1 Remastered and outsource the port of the game. Same as what they did with Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep one-shot adventure game, which was also a disaster. And that leads me to my next point. Surely Gearbox knows how the one-shot adventure and the Borderlands 1 remaster have been received by fans, right? Because if they don't, let me tell them right here and now, it was overwhelmingly negative. So what do they have to gain by spending time, resources, and most importantly, to a publisher at least, money on remastering a game that is widely beloved by all? If most fans consider Borderlands 2 to be one of the greatest games of all time, then surely re-releasing it in a remastered format can only lead to disaster, right? Instead, I think they just need to release a patch for Borderlands 2. Now, hear me out on this. Imagine if they took a few months to develop a patch using many of the mods that were created for Borderlands 2 by the awesome modding community. Maybe fly those guys and gals out to Gearbox and implement their changes right into the game. Fast travel from anywhere, gold star on the minimap when a legendary drops, balance changes, on-level loot drops no matter what level you're playing at, save quitting spawns you at the nearest save station, skill tree fixes, and so much more. They already have the code for this because modders did it for them. They would just need to release a patch and push the fixes out to everybody for free. And I think that's the least they can do for a community starving for content, and also for a community that got absolutely shafted by the Commander Lilith DLC. Not because the Commander Lilith DLC wasn't good, it was very good, and I very much appreciated that content, but that content broke anybody's previous purchase of the OP levels. If you owned the OP levels and you missed out on the 1 month of free Commander Lilith DLC content, then you now have to pay for the Commander Lilith DLC in order to do your OP levels. That's insane. But let's play devil's advocate to my own reasoning for this whole thing. Let's say that they've been quietly working on a remaster for a while now. Let's say that they've heard all of the things that we want in a Borderlands 2 remaster, and they're going to give us every single thing. Why wouldn't they have just said that they're working on a remaster? It's not like when they work on a new game like say Borderlands 4 and they want to keep things all hush hush. No, a remaster of Borderlands 2 would be something I would proudly announce and even ask for community input on, and there's been absolutely none of that at all. Maybe they are working on it. Maybe they'll do like they did with Borderlands 1 and release this remaster months before Borderlands 4 drops. I don't think it's happening, and part of me thinks that's probably for the best. Thanks guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, if you want more Borderlands news, content, and fun playthroughs, then hit that subscribe button, hit the like button to show support, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think on whether or not they should or shouldn't release a remaster of Borderlands 2. Thanks for watching guys. Take care.